A new ad from Dr. Oz's Senate campaign is attacking the Pennsylvania lieutenant governor for an incident years ago where John Fetterman pulled a gun on an unarmed black man.
As mayor of Braddock, John Fetterman chased down an innocent, unarmed black man.
He says Fetterman
followed me into North Braddock and pulled a shotgun and aimed it at my chest.
Fetterman falsely accused the man, triggering a confrontation with police.
A conservative political ad action committee is paying for the ad. They hope it will either get black voters to cast a ballot for Dr. Oz or not go to the polls at all. Now, the incident happened in 2013. Fetterman chased down a black jogger in his pickup truck and held him at bay with a 12-gauge shotgun. When it happened, Fetterman was mayor. He says that he heard a gunshot and ran out the house, and that's when he saw a black man jogging by. Fetterman apologized for his actions when it came to light during a Democratic primary debate earlier this year. Listen, I hate when black people are put in the position where they have to vote for the lesser of two evils, right? I am not a fan of John Fetterman. He is a Democratic Democratic candidate, but what he did in this instance in 2003, and then he really sort of kind of apologized. It was like a half-assed apology. You know, it's like, what do we do? We're put in this position where we don't align with the views of Dr. Oz, the Republican views, and we don't really want to vote for him. What do? You can't stay at home, because when you stay at home, you see what happens, right? And that's kind of what we went through with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And so it's like, we never have a clear path to, you know, what we want, what's best for us. We're always trying to figure out the lesser of two evils.
You know, I was literally, when you were talking, I was going to say that is exactly what has happened. I feel like after Obama, of course, and before Obama, there was never a clear candidate that we felt very comfortable about. I will say last election with Kamala Harris, I did feel like, wow, here we go again, someone that I feel confident voting for. But like you said, Mimi, it does feel like there is nobody that is absolutely 100% wholeheartedly fighting for us, where we can just go into the election feeling confident. Because you know what, we don't have enough time to talk about what happened with Hillary Clinton, but I, even myself as a woman, right, it was so much women's empowerment that you would have thought that women would have ran to the polls. But still, with a woman running for president, it still wasn't enough to go out and get it, push it all the way through. That it's just, no one's ever going to be happy enough for everybody, but it would feel nice at some point to feel like, wow, this candidate really is the one.
Yeah, so the Oz candidate, his people spent, what, $500,000 on this, trying to really push this over the top. Some of this reminds me of Rodney King, and I'm going to tell you why. We know Rodney King got beat. This man got a shotgun pulled on him because he did apologize. He said he forgave him for what he did later, and this same man that the shotgun was pulled on was arrested later, but for a whole different reason. So when I talk about track records of the past of the black person that we're talking about between Rodney King and this young man, but at the end of the day, what happened to him should have never happened. I believe it was fireworks. But yet it led to this man pulling a 12-gauge shotgun. We know how it probably could have ended, because it's ended bad so many times before. So at the end of the day, only 11% of black people in Pennsylvania can vote on this situation. Who do they go for?
That's the thing. Who do you vote for? Yeah. It's so scary. It's like a lot of people, not only Rodney King, but they're saying it's like Ahmaud Arbery, because this man was clearly just jogging by, and he saw a black man, came outside, and just shot him because he assumed that the black man was the guy who had shot the gun, which turned out to be fireworks. So it's like, you know, we need to send a Democrat to Congress, right? We don't need to send another Republican to Congress, because we need President Biden to be able to get his agenda through. And so it's like, what do you do?
This is our choice.
This is our choice.
This is it.
This is our choice.
But, you know, and also, too, when you have choices like this where you can't make a clear decision, this is what wholeheartedly makes people not go and vote at all.
But that's what they're hoping.
That's what they're hoping.
Yes,
because
that's why.
As a result,
that's why they released this ad, because they want black people to stay at home. And as much as it pains me to say, you know, we have to show up and vote, or else, you know, we'll just be more of Trump's agenda.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Well, hopefully those in Georgia don't have too hard of
Pennsylvania.
Well, I'm saying in Georgia. I'm saying in Georgia, but we have like Raphael Warnock and stuff. Hopefully it's not too hard for them.